What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Steve. I hope you are staying safe and doing well in these crazy times that we are living in. It is due to these crazy times that I had a bunch of sneakers that were delayed in getting to my house, but they are all here now, and I am burning through, reviewing, and shooting for you guys to give you guys some content to help get you through all this quarantine craziness. I appreciate your time, and if you're new here, consider hitting the like and subscribe and joining the family on our road to 1,000 subscribers. We are very close, and we're only going to keep going from there. No signs of stopping, and we have had a pretty eventful 2020 in all kinds of ways, mostly bad, but there have been some highlights, one of which has been Air Max Day, which happened a couple weeks ago, where we got a brand new iteration of the Air Max. It is the Air Max 2090, and I have in hand the Air Max 2090 in the pure platinum colorway, which in my opinion of the colorways that have dropped thus far, this one is most certainly my favorite. Let's take a closer look. Alright guys, welcome back, and like I said, this is the Air Max 2090. It is a brand new silhouette from Nike in the Air Max lineage, and as you may have guessed, the 2090 stands for the year 2020, and the 90, the Air Max 90, one of the original Air Maxes, and this silhouette is based off of the Air Max 90. So with that in mind, you can kind of see the similarities here, and this is essentially meant to be a modernist take on the Air Max 90 itself, but what it does is up the comfort and wearability level to another dimension, in my opinion. Air Max 90s have always been, a decently comfortable shoe, but they are kind of old, kind of like the Jordan 1s. They're just not as comfortable as modern shoes, and in my opinion, Nike absolutely knocked this one out of the ballpark in terms of comfort. Even if you're not going to be a runner with these, just walking around doing your day-to-day, like I think a lot of people who buy these shoes will, this shoe feels fantastic. And I was about to shoot a video on the Air Max 270 Reacts. I was going to call that the most comfortable casual daily sneaker that Nike has on the market right now. I love my 270 Reacts. I think it's a phenomenal shoe, and I really thought that was the best casual shoe that Nike had at the moment, even better than the React Visions and other things like that, until I tried these on. So really, the air bubble here is not quite as large as the 270, I believe. It's definitely smaller than the 720 and some of the other larger air units you'll see. But what I think they achieved by going slightly smaller is that this one does not feel too squishy or too firm. It has that just right feel to it, and it really makes you feel like you can walk for miles or run for miles in this shoe. I got my wife a pair as well. We're kind of doing the matchy-matchy thing. I know, cringe. Hit me with the comment telling me that's cringe. It helps the YouTube algorithm, so I appreciate the extra engagement. But no, seriously, she's been taking her pair on our walks for the last couple weeks now, and she absolutely loves them. And I tend to agree, they feel fantastic. Now, for sizing and fit and things like that, for you guys that are interested, I am a true to size 12. I've got perfect amount of space here in the toe box. They don't feel too narrow or too wide for me. True to size 12 for me in the men's. My wife, on the other hand, is usually a size 9, but for whatever reason, it was really cramped up front, so we went with the 9.5, swapped them out. The 9.5s were perfect for her, so for the ladies watching, you might want to size up a half size, but I think for most people, you're not going to have any issues when it comes to the fit on the upper. It's a mostly flexible upper. It forms to your foot really well. But the star of the show is really the cushioning, the midsole, the outsole here. As far as grip goes, it's got your traditional Air Max squares here. You'll see very similar to the Air Max 90 itself, but then you'll see more of a Air Max 270 look along the back here. That's where the large air unit is, and like I said, it blends this perfect balance between cushion and stability, and I couldn't be happier with this shoe as a casual daily walker or runner. I think you will enjoy it as well. It's very easy to slip on and off. A nice flexible upper here. The tongue has an interesting asymmetrical cutout here. You can slide your finger in to pull the tongue up. You also have a heel tab done in a bungee type cord here. it's really easy to slide on and off without having to unlace the shoes. That's one thing I really look for in a daily shoe. I don't want it to be too much of a hassle to unlace and then lace back up. I want to be able to put them on quick, take them off quick, go on about my day. These give you that. The upper is also mostly a synthetic material. It feels like it's going to be easy to clean and should be more or less pretty durable. I don't know if you have any leathers or any really natural materials here. This is a woven, probably cotton-based type of material here, but this is all a synthetic material with a pretty cool futuristic looking pattern. And down here there features a kind of faux leather that's stamped with a crisscross pattern. And then here you have what is Nike's newest logo for their Air on the Air Max, and that is the AIR you see here that is basically cut off. It's basically just the top third of the word Air, and they also carry that onto the back, the heel tab here. You will see there is a badge that resembles the Air Max 90, again pulling reference from that classic sneaker, and you'll see that Air logo, that new Air logo along the top here, and there is a small swoosh underneath it. And from this back profile, this shoe is a little bit chunky in the back here. That may be more of an acquired taste from this point back. Depending on how it looks on your foot, you might feel one way or the other about it, but I found this shoe to look good on foot as well as off. And between the colorways that have dropped so far, you have this colorway here, you have the other colorway that's called the Duck Camo, and it riffs on the Duck Camo Air Max 90 that just dropped, which is the reverse version of the Atmos. And overall, I think I would go with this as a more daily shoe, but the Duck Camo 2090 has a really nice camo that is underlaid under a black mesh, and it's nicely done. It's subtle, but it still stands out, and it's got some type of like lava infrared hits as well. I will link that video at the end of this video for you to check out because I am a big fan of that one as well. But as far as the technical aspects of this sneaker, I think it is near perfect. You've got the big but not too big Air Max unit going along the back of the heel here. You've got the foam midsole here as well, and this foam midsole is perfectly padded. I don't think you're missing Nike React here. You really don't need it. Maybe they'll do a 2090 React in the future, and that might change my mind, but I think there was just enough spring and cushion here in this foam that I'm not missing the React sole or React foam at all. I think overall this shoe is executed about as well as any Air Max I've ever worn, ever. And that's a pretty big endorsement considering the lineage of Air Max goes back as far as the Jordan line. If I'm not mistaken, it might predate the Jordan line. So that does it for me, guys, on this video on the Air Max 2090s, brand new silhouette from Nike that I am very, very fond of. I think it is the standout winner in the releases for Air Max Day, including the Air Max 90 Duck Camos. I think these are just better. They're more comfortable. It's a cleaner look, cleaner colorway, and in my opinion, if I had to choose one or the other to wear every day, it would definitely be these right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think of these 2090s down in the comments below. If you plan on getting a pair for yourself, if you already have a pair and have tried them on, let me know if you feel as passionate as I do about the cushion in these shoes right here. So with that being said, consider hitting the like and subscribe down below and join the family as we are on the journey to 1,000 subscribers. Got more videos in the pipeline coming your way, and I hope you have a good day, good evening, good night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.